everyone. How are you today? I hope you're always happy and healthy. Today we are going to present about problem and solution paragraph. But first, let's look at the basic. What is a paragraph? Paragraph is a group of related sentences that develop one main idea. Usually, it consists of three parts. First, a topic sentence to introduce the main idea. Second, supporting sentence to explain it. And last, a concluding sentence to close the paragraph. Moving on to our main topic. What is a problem and solution paragraph? Simply put, it is a type of writing that explains a specific problem and then give ways to solve it. As a writer, our job here is to identify the problem, explain why it happens, and offer practical solution. This type of paragraph is very common in academic writing because it helps us develop logical and analytical thinking. The main purpose is to make readers aware of a problem, but not just to complain. We must also give ideas to fix it. Let's look at the structure using a simple example. First, the topic sentence. Example is traffic jam is a big problem in Bandung. Second, the problem and effect. It causes stress and air pollution. Third, the solution. The government should improve public transport. And last, the conclusion. By doing this, traffic will be smoother. To write this paragraph smoothly, we can use some keywords. For the problem, we can use phrases like a serious problem or leads to. For the solution, we can use one solution is or it is recommended that according to experts like Cephei, Osima, and Huggy. This writing style is great because it is organized logically, easy for readers to follow, and help us explain problems systematically. To summarize, there are five main purposes of problem and solution paragraph. First, to identify a problem clearly, introduce a specific issue, and explain why the issue deserves attention. Second, to explain causes or effects, explains why the problem exists, and describe its impact on people or situation. Third, to propose practical solution, provide realistic recommendation and suggest effective ways to solve the problem. Uh, Fourth, to encourage critical thinking, encourage readers to analyze problems and help evaluate different possible solutions. And last, to persuade the readers to take action, motivate readers to apply the suggested solution, and encourage positive change in real life situations. That's all for me. The next part will be continued by my partner. Bye bye. Thank you.
Hello. Before Lee, my friend Dara has explained about definition and purpose of problem solution paragraph. Now this is my part. I'm going to explain about structure and characteristic problem solution paragraph. On slide of my PowerPoint, I have written characteristic of problem solution paragraph consists five characteristics. First, logical organization of ideas from problem to solution. It means the structure of paragraph must be coherent, starting by explaining the problem and followed by solution. So, the flow of paragraph is easy to understand. Second, clear cause and effect relationship, explaining the causes of problem, then how the solution can overcome the problem. Third, use transition signal, of course. In problem solution paragraph have transition signal like however, therefore, as a result to connect idea between sentence. And fourth, presentation of solution is relevant to problem, make solution which is related with the problem. And then the last, use objective and formal language according to academic style. If you make problem solution paragraph, please use clear and formal language and based from fact, not for personal opinion. So this is sequence structure of problem solution paragraph, started by situation, followed by problem, and then followed by solution, and last followed by evaluation. Every part must be connect. Don't make structure incoherent. For example, started by problem and then followed by situation and followed by evaluation. It's big wrong because every structure must be coherent and connect each other. Here I have example of problem solution paragraph or text with structure problem solution. First part, situation. Why this paragraph including situation? Because tell or explain about background information about claims for research English. You can see characteristic from this paragraph in first sentence. There are many claims and then reinforced by claim Eugene Garfield. And second part, problem. Why this paragraph including problem part? Because this paragraph explain reason for doubting the accuracy of the figures and give main problem. You can see characteristic in first sentence. Is it not clear? And the database are those established by the major abstracting and indexing services. Is it the characteristic why this paragraph including problem part? And then third part, third part, sorry, about solution. Why this paragraph including solution? Because explain alternative data leading to more accurate figures and give solution. And you can see this paragraph presenting data from data fact. I think it's not a personal opinion, is it from fact data. And the last, evaluation. Why this part including evaluation? Because give a result. That assessment of the merits of the proposed answer. And you can see in this part have conjunction however. Is it characteristic of problem solution paragraph? And I took materi from materi structure, materi characteristic, and example from academic writing for graduate students essentials task and skill book. So if you want know more about this part or problem solution paragraph or another type of paragraph, you can choose this book.
Hello everyone. So we have already the next for me. My friends have tell you about introduce about paragraph writing, problem and solutions paragraph. And did you know when paragraph solution, a problem and a problem solutions paragraph. A problem solution paragraph is a type of writing that explains problem and gives one more ways to solve it. Okay, this is simple. This is type of writing that explains a problem and then gives one or more ways to solve it. Okay, for the next. For my presentation, this is for the sledge language builders of a problem solutions paragraph. In the here, we know that language builders are the grammatical structure and vocabulary that are commonly used in problem solutions paragraph. These methods help the readers explain a problem clearly and present logical, realistic, and convincing solutions. By using the appropriate language methods, the paragraph becomes more organized and easier for readers to understand. So this is for language meter when we are to use a problem solutions paragraph. So in the next, okay, we are used in simple present tense. Maybe this is a common for you, right? Okay, we are to I will to explain about simple present tense in the here. Why we are use a simple present tense because the simple present tense it is the tense most often used in a verbal solutions paragraph because it talks about facts, general truths, or problem that's haven't no originality. For formula is subjects, first verb one as object. Don't forget for subject he, she, it. She is using as or es. Alright? And this is example. Plastic waste causes serious environmental problems. Many students have difficulty managing their time. Okay, this is example in paragraph. One major problem in many school is bullying. Bullying affects students' confidence and causes emotional stress. Many victims feel afraid to attend school because they experience harassment from their classmates. We are now in the here. One major problem in many schools is bullying. Bullying affects students. Many victims feel afraid to attend school because they experience harassment from their classmates. Why it used? Because the writer is discussing a general problems that happens regularly, not an event that happen one only. Okay, so the next is about modal verbs. Maybe you can are you familiar about modal verbs? Okay, so right, we can the next modal verbs express advice, obligations, possibility, or recommendations. They are important because the writer usually suggests how to solve a problem. Common modal verbs should, must, can, should, should. This is, for example, should function as advice. Example, students should manage their time better. So, example in a paragraph, to solve this problem, students should make a study schedule. Teachers can provide additional supports, and parents need to encourage their children to develop good study habits. So we can use modal verb in the here. We'll make example. This is you can see this should right. Okay, for the next cause and effects expressions. We are using expression in the here for cause and effect. Problem solutions paragraph explain why a problem happens and what it is consequence there are. Therefore, cause and effects expressions are frequently used. This is common expressions because, since, due to, and because of. For effects, therefore, as a result, consequently, and thus. Example in a paragraph. Many teenagers spend too much time on social media. As a result, they often neglect their homework because of this habit. Their academic performance may decline. You can see in the here what is it is a result for the effect, and for the cows it is because. Just like this. Okay? Okay, next. Formal vocabulary. Academic writing uses formal words instead of informal expressions. Example for informal problem, fix, help, good, and bad. For formal issue, solve, assess, effective, and harmful. Again, for example, in the hearing about informal, we need to fix this problem. Informal, we need to solve this issue. Okay, about actions verb. actions verb is available passive for. What is about actions and passive? The different action sentences make the paragraph more phrases. Example: encourage, provide, support, protects. Example in the here: school should provide. This is provide. Yes, environmental education to encourage students to reduce plastic waste. Okay, in a for passive voice. Passive voice is sometimes used when the focus is on the actions rather than the person performing it. Example: recycling programs should be implemented in every school. New policies must be introduced to reduce pollutions. This is passive voice. Is sometimes used when the focus in one the action rather than person performing it. Okay. Okay, do you get it? Okay, do you get it? Okay, for the next, this is the last. Transitions word or signally words commonly used. Transitions word, signal words are words or phrases that connects ideas and make a paragraph below smoothly. They help readers follow the problem solutions and conclusion clearly. Okay, this is in introducing the problem. Yes, this expression tells readers that a problem will be discussed. Example: when major problem is, when serious issue is. Nowadays, recently, in many countries, uncommon challenges. Okay, for example, in the here, nowadays, many students spend too much time using smartphone. What is it? Nowadays. Okay, do you got it? You can just remember, for example, in the here for introduce the problem. Okay. Okay, for the next, explaining the causes. This word explain why the problem occurs. Signal word because, since, due to, and because of. Example: many students arrive late because they don't manage their time well. You can say in the here because. Right. Okay, do you got it? Okay, so okay, showing the apex. These words explain the consequence. Signal word. Therefore, as a result, consequently, this. Example: many people throw garbage in the rivers as a result. Water population becomes worse. Okay, so introduce the solutions. This is expression so that writer is about to explain how to solve the problem. Example: to solve this problem, school should organize environmental campaigns every month. Ending another solution is sometimes one solution is not enough. For example, furthermore, in additions, example in the hills, schools should reduce plastic use. Furthermore, students should bring reachable water bottles. And this is the last about giving an example. Concludes the paragraph. You can say in the here about giving an example. Example trends the reader's arguments. For instance, such as students should join environmental activities. For example, they can participate in tree planting programs. And concluding, example in conclusions, overall, therefore. Okay, guys, for the last for me, this is the key for me. This is about what is it? Yeah, language builders. About the language builder, uh, of a problem solution paragraph. Don't forget using simple present tense and signal word and then model. And you can just remember from there, and you can use this is for make a sample, for make a sentence, for make a sentence problem solution paragraph. So for the next presentation, for the next explain, my friends will to explain it with Delia Karista.
And I have example text with structure problem solution before the example based from book, and this example made by me because actually my group has different job each other. Me as creator example paragraph, Dara as creator of PowerPoint, and Reza as editor. Okay, before I explain about structure, I wanted to read the text. The worst problem in Lebakwangi. The worst problem in Lebakwangi village, Bandung Regency, is still a challenge which needs getting serious attention. Increasing population and household activities cause volume of waste grow up every day. However, waste management is still an optional yet because many people are still throwing off garbage carelessly. There are limited waste disposal facilities and less attention to sort organic and inorganic waste. This condition can cause environmental pollution, clog up water flow, appear bad odor, high flood risk, and virus spread. To overcome that problem is needed work together between village government and community. The government can provide the waste management facilities, strengthen waste bank program, and improve waste collection service. Meanwhile, the community needs to adapt themselves to sort waste at house, apply the 3R principle, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Then participate regular community cleaning up activities. That effort suitable with strengthened waste management is past routine by the government of Bandung Regency, which focus on optimizing waste management at the community level. With good collaboration, Lebakwangi Environmental Village can be cleaner, more health, more comfort, and more sustainable. Now, I'm going to explain about structure of this text. Sentence 1 or first sentence including problem. Why? Because tell about background. And second sentence until 5 sentence including problem because tell about main problem. Increasing population, household activities, cause volume of waste grow up every day, and then waste management still an optional, still throwing off garbage carelessly, limited waste disposal facilities, less attention to sort organic and inorganic waste, and can cause environmental pollution, clog up water flow, and appear bad odor, high flood risk, and virus spread. Continue. Six sentence until 9 sentence including solution because offering solution of the problem. First solution need work together between village government and community, and then provide the waste management facilities. Community needs to adapt themselves to sort waste at house, apply 3R principle, and participate regular community cleaning up activities. And then the government of Bandung Regency, which focus on optimizing waste management at the community level. And the last, evaluation part in sentence 10. Why? Because give result. With good collaboration, Lebakwangi Environmental Village can be cleaner, more health, more comfort, and more sustainable. Okay, continue. I wanted to explain about structure of paragraph including topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding. From the first paragraph, topic sentence in first sentence because tell about main problem, that is was problem in Lebakwangi, and then supporting details from second sentence until fifth sentence because given reason and can answer the question why, and then concluding in fifth sentence because give a summary and make the topic sentence stronger. The second paragraph, topic sentence in the first sentence because give the main solution and then supporting the tile from 7 sentence until 9 sentence because give example and then concluding of course in 10 sentence because give a summary.